Jr. drives one to the boom. Oh, by Tatis like Superman. You are a cartoon character. In the air to right field, towards the corner. It's back. It's gone. Welcome to San Diego. The boys are having fun tonight. Strike three. Dodgers have won it all.
Red to left field and a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day three kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher? What are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you could trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
chase, money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Up next, Joe Random.
The shortstop, Joe Random.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. So here is Joe Random, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready now is Joe Random. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Negrete on second. Peterson on at first with 2 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Next to hit is Joe Random. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First and second here with nobody out.
All right, come on now, one time.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Forbes onto the grass. He's there and records the first down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Livingston.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and match.
Now at the plate is Samir Duenas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Joe Random. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And now Eddie Almanza struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Eddie Almanza.
And he lays off there 1-0. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit it.
4-0 the score tonight. The Shuckers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Patrick Weigel earns his first win of the season. Jimmy Lambert has settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Angel Perdomo works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special present. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Birmingham Barons.
Connor Pilkington, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Now it'll be Cooper Hummel. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the AB now. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And now in the box, Gabe Lieber.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Barons, the right
Comes
fielder.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hamilton.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were the spoilers here on opening day. Next, it'll be Luis Gonzalez.
Second, the center fielder, Luis.
He's set. Here it comes. So stepping in is Chauncey Lyle.
Batting third, the third baseman.
He's set, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matt.
Striding in is Micah Rodolfo. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Next up, Taekwon Forbes comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Joe Random. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So next to hit is Joe Random. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that's the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Random. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Ready to take his hacks again. Joe Random blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. To short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is into the box. Taekwon Forbes singled in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Scooped up. The second for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier.
This evening's game comes to an end at 5-4, the final tally. Will Carter claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Shuckers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen.
MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Birmingham Barons and the Biloxi Shuckers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I'm a selfish man. That's just the way it is.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Next to dig in, Samir Dueñas. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Now to the plate, Micah Rodolfo. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Tough situation.
Now to the plate, here is Taekwon Forbes.
Batting 6.
Get ahead of him right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Next up is Jace Peterson. And the pitch.
The second baseman, Jay.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. At the plate now is Gabe Lieber. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's set. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Changeup down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
In now, Joe Random. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Stepping in next, Joe Random drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Driven nicely into the gap.
Hey, attaboy, nice rip.
You got it, two.
And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Adolfo makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And they get the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been.
Stepping up is Joe Random, singled in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him.
Beat it out.
In time at first for out number 2. And stepping in, Joe Random. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set and the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Birmingham Barons posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Ofredi Gomez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball. So now into the box is Danny Collado, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Popped up, but this will land untouched.
First pitch, 7:30.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ray waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Luis Gonzalez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next, it'll be Chauncey Lyle. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
He's coming, relay, here we go.
Lyle ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
No runner, cut hold.
The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here it comes. Gilberto Caballero is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Caballero stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks
well, the side is retired as they make the play. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Danny Collado. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First pitch of the AB on its way. Luis Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Now at the plate, Eddie Almanza trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. Next to stand in is Matt Reynolds. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 0-1 the count. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. And now to bat, Nick Livingston flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now batting.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right.
Relay,
and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings in Danny Collado. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Micah Rodolfo. A high fastball is in there. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ray waits on it. 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now batting.
Popped up. Negrete waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time, Jesus Castillo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Biloxi posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. J.P. Fireisen claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
First for the victorious Shuttler. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Mariners, 6 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 20 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Birmingham Barons and the Biloxi. It's baseball. It's the show. And Patrick Weigel, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
In the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the next to bat will be Joe Random, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. The 0-2. High and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
next to hit, Joe Random, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Joe Random will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on.
0-1's the count.
Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up? Now at the plate, here is Joe Random trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Pulled hard down the line and left. And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And the runner will score from second. And the winning run is across to score.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
One-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Biloxi Shuckers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Angel Perdomo claims the win out of the...
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
example, I'm an inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's the imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not going down, so I'm not it does. Coming through, scam, plan. Boys make some noise, just
prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ethan Small will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches.
And at the plate is Drew Waters.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Next, here is Trey Harris, runner in scoring position with two gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball. So now here is Timothy Jarvis looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of the...
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Etherton trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Reined in. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up William Contreras. Now the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now into the box, Trey Harris. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And now here is Timothy Jarvis, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And a dive, but he's back in. Lieber gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, speed up and done.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waters will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Timothy Jarvis. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Swing and a liner. Harris is there to put it away for route number 1. On to first, a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the...
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jalen Miller. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hit. Stepping in once again is Trey Harris. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Digging in will be Ryan Goins. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Digging in next, Timothy Jarvis singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. He's set. The 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Ball game! So it's a solo shot to dead center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Biloxi came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chad Sabatka claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A. Up next, Timothy Jarvis. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Ready now is Jason Etherton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2. Next to hit is Timothy Jarvis. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Now here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Now at the plate is Jonathan Morales. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Throw gets him, 2 down. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Timothy Jarvis. First offering.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Shoemake onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Braden Shoemake. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here is Drew Waters as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. And now Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now in the box, Jeffrey Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Next, it'll be Timothy Jarvis. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle.
Way to go. You're here. You're here.
There are 2 away now.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get it done.
Jumped it.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team. Their manager lets them know it.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brooks Wilson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that.
Now it'll be Gabe Lieber. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waters is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So not much happening here. So stepping in is Timothy Jarvis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
You're going, you're going, you're going, you're going.
And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So now here is Mac Bermundo looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Come on, down, down, down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Striding in is Derek Fisher. Ready with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Next up, Timothy Jarvis collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Into the box, Chad Spanberger. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Timothy Jarvis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. The relay. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jalen Miller. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punch.
So next to hit is Jeffrey Ramos. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Timothy Jarvis. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Vodnik, only 20 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. 1-1 home. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit.
Come on, dig. Go hard. Go two. Dig.
High bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Chad Spanberger, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now to the plate, Mac Bermundo.
The second baseman, Mac Bermundo.
This pitch is popped up. Etherton is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Derek Fisher the next to bat.
The center fielder, number 7, Derek Fisher.
Hey, grab him in. Nobody better right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So no runs here on a base hit.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Biloxi Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jesus Castillo earns his first win of the season. Brooks Wilson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi. So now here is Terrence Gore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to dig in, Braden Shoemake. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse.
Now to the plate, here is Jalen Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next up is Jonathan Morales. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ramos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate now is Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Jarvis, just 18 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He's just got a few more developmental things to work on.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for one.
Ready
Relay
out,
to
ready
first
out.
in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping up is Timothy Jarvis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off.
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch. Nobody's better.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitter for your Mississippi Braves, number 74, Drew.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And those are plays that cost you ball games.
And stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So now into the box is Mark Mathias. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Mississippi Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between... It's baseball. It's the show. So next to bat will be Timothy Jarvis. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lieber is off of first with 2 away. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Trying to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shout. And
we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no... And at the plate is Drew Waters. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Lays off 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get on. Stepping in next, Timothy Jarvis.
Let it fly, baby.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Next, it'll be Timothy Jarvis.
Hey, let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next to stand in is Jeffrey Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now to bat, Timothy Jarvis. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Lieber, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. So the next to bat will be Timothy Jarvis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play. This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, C.J. Alexander. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2, the final total today. Biloxi took the lead in the second inning and rode that. His first.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field, but it seems they've quickly abandoned that idea. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, does that tell you that the pick on him was a reach as high as it was?
You know, I really wouldn't say that at all. I mean, one thing I've learned over the years is you don't want to judge a draft too soon. Sure. You got to wait for it to play out and see how the guy, give him years in the big leagues before you really know for sure. But to be honest, it's so difficult to make it as a two-way player because it's difficult to make it as a hitter or as a pitcher, and to try to do both is that much harder. And I've seen a number of instances where you have a guy who's maybe a two-way player at the amateur level, and you bring him into pro ball, and you make him a pitcher, and then you see his fastball gets better because he's not drained, he's not exerting energy, trying to make it as a position player. His secondary stuff gets better because he has more time to work on it. It's the same thing. I've seen plenty of hitters who've given up pitching, and then they can focus on hitting, and they get better. Maybe they start driving the ball more. They become better defensive players because they have more time to take ground balls or fly balls, as the case may be. So, no, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. We've got to let this guy's career play out.
League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball. Michael Rooker is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right?
Now at the plate, here is Gabe Lieber. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, 0-1. So now here is Timothy Jarvis looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. In the dirt here. The 0-2. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Next to hit, Preston Page. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Next, here is Timothy Jarvis. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no hits. And now here is Alfonso Rivas. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him, it's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
0-1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now into the box, Mark Mathias. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in once again is Chad Spanberger. The potential tying run for him at third base. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Pick up the ball, stand right here on the back.
It will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Mac Bermundo as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. The tag gets one. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. But one's all they get. Digging in will be P.J. Higgins. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in next, Timothy Jarvis singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Big at-bat now, and here is Timothy Jarvis. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
2-0 now.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
From the stretch. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager...
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Trevor Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For the Checkers, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming.
First base.
Ready now is Gabe Lieber.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that. Into the box, Donnie Deweese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Smokey, the center fielder.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing. Up next, Sergio Alcantara, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Gray delivered an RBI single last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls. Next to hit is Jace Peterson. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now at the plate is Sergio Alcantara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by. And now Timothy Jarvis struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hit sharply on the ground, right to him. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So here is Alfonso Rivas, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
First baseman, Alfonso.
And he takes ball 1. Next, it'll be Connor Myers. His line includes a single and a fly ball, and 2 at-bats thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now in the box, Mac Bermundo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Get you a pitch, drive it right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. So stepping in is Derek Fisher. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now pitch on the way.
Ball back outside.
You know, because this...
Striding in is Ozzie Negrete. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. He's set. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now it'll be P.J. Higgins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Next up, Zach Davis. He grounded out last time up.
Number 16.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Jenkins, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. So now to the plate, Christian Donahue. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting, Eduardo Garcia.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Maples. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the...
Now pitching for Biloxi.
First pitch of the AB now. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that can.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Smokies, number 75.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They work deep, and both were in command. This was a...
Carlos, we often hear about the importance of day-to-day consistency, that players need to focus on maintaining their process and let results come as an offshoot of that.
Yes, that is so important. Stay process-oriented. So as a matter of fact, all you want to do is have a good at-bat every single time you go out there. I used to do that. I used to keep track of the quality of the at-bat, not so much the result. I want the results. Like, you know, yes, I would take a bloop single, but all I cared about was that a good AB? After every single at-bat, I would evaluate the quality of my time at the plate. And if it was a check mark, then I'm good. And I would try to attain as many check marks as possible during the game.